Welcome back to more Mario Party 4. Last time, we tried out the Beach Volley Folly minigame in the Extra Room. So this time, we're finishing up this playthrough with a tour of the Present Room. Check out all the presents you have received. Oh, welcome. You're in the Present Room. Alright, so these are all of the unlockables by clearing story mode with each character. We also have a dedicated area for minigame related presents, which we'll talk about a little bit later, and we also have a special reward for unlocking everything. So let's go through each of the present rooms. This is Mario's present room. This is Mario's sofa. He folds it out into a bed when guests come. This is Mario's refrigerator. There's always leftover pasta inside. This is Mario's television. It rarely works, but he rarely uses it. This is a Bowser vase. Flowers always seem to wilt the moment they go in. This is Mario's table. It's very cute and round, just like Mario. This is a Mario doll. He's everyone's favorite hero, even Luigi's. This is Luigi's present room. This is Luigi's table. It's fashionable, but not very functional, like Luigi. This is Luigi's air bike. It shows you how many calories he's burned. 0. This is a Bowser television. It only shows infomercials. Evil. This is Luigi's dumbbell. Luigi can't actually lift it, it's just for show. This is a Luigi doll. He's the world's most unlikely hero, and Mario knows it. This is Luigi's chair. It's not very comfortable, but it sure looks neat. Like a lot of other writing in the Mario series, this game has zero chill towards Luigi, and I feel bad for him, and I think that's generally why I think Luigi's a more interesting character than Mario. This is Peach's present room. This is Peach's chair. It is gorgeous and refined, just like Peach. This is Peach's clock. It was bought the day Peach was born. This is a picture of Bowser. Koopa Kid made her hang it up. Ugh. This is Peach's treasure chest. It's where she keeps all of her coins. This is Peach's table. It's perfect for afternoon tea and scones. This is a Peach doll. It looks just like our lovely danger-prone heroine. You might be noticing a pattern here that the Bowser items from Bowser's Gnarly Party aren't necessarily the most well-liked by the characters. The one for Peach's room is particularly on brand, where it's not as, actively sinister as some of the others, but it's just a picture of Bowser because he likes Peach, and that's part of the reason why he kidnaps her constantly. This is Yoshi's present room. This is Yoshi's egg. It looks like it's about to hatch, but what's inside? This is a Bowser lamp. It shines with an eerily sinister light, so hypnotic. This is Yoshi's table. It's mostly used for serving fresh fruit. This is Yoshi's computer. It looks goofy, but it's really top of the line. Those are Yoshi's shoes. It looks like they were just polished. Shiny. This is a Yoshi doll. Isn't he just the cutest hero ever? Well, isn't he? As someone whose favorite Mario character is Yoshi, I can't disagree. This is Wario's present room. This is Wario's motorbike. He lost his license, so he's not going anywhere. This is Wario's recliner. It's got a vicious massage function. This is Wario's hamburger. Wario can polish it off in one bite. This is Wario's chest. Sure, it looks flashy, but it's totally empty. This is a Wario doll. He might be a little too disgusting to be a hero. This is a Bowser clock. It's always 13 minutes slow. Freakish. I'm actually trying to remember if Wario had this bike before then, like if he had them in the previous Wario Land games, because I know he has a bike in Wario Land 4, or does he have a car in Wario Land 4? But I know he has a bike in the WarioWare games. So I'm actually trying to remember if that would have come out before or after Mario Party 4, because this was fairly early for the GameCube, but also WarioWare, I want to say, was pretty early for the Game Boy Advance, too. We'll talk about this later. This is DK's present room. This is Donkey Kong's barrel. It seems to be empty right now. Poor DK. This is a Bowser object? It's quite, eye-catching, but what is it? This is Donkey Kong's tree. He takes good care of it. This is Donkey Kong's box. It contains Donkey Kong's treasures. This is Donkey Kong's stand. It can hold up to 5 bananas. This is a Donkey Kong doll. He's our hero from the jungle. This is Daisy's present room. This is Daisy's bed. It looks hard, but it's really good for the spine. This is Daisy's side table. Don't peek in her journal, she won't like it. This is a Daisy doll. She's our fresh-faced heroine. This is a Bowser teapot. It bubbles like magma. This is Daisy's table. I think Goomba made it for her. These are Daisy's flowers. She picks them herself. This is Waluigi's present room. This is Waluigi's calendar. Every day is Sunday? This is Waluigi's shelf. It seems to be in good repair. This is Waluigi's shower. It has good pressure and spits flame. This is a Bowser bath. The water is always 1000 degrees. This is a Waluigi doll. It looks like it's plotting an evil new scheme. This is Waluigi's chair. It's simple, functional, and tricky. Again, the Bowser items tend to not necessarily be the best presents in the world. And that's it for the characters, actually. Sort of. At the end of story mode, the final present is from the stars. They make constellations in each character's image. One cool detail is every character has their own pre-rendered cutscene at the very end. So if we press up, this is the Mario constellation, this is the Luigi constellation, this is the Peach constellation, this is the Yoshi constellation, this is the Wario constellation, this is the DK constellation, this is the Daisy constellation, this is the Waluigi constellation. And finally, well not finally, we saw one more thing after this. This room contains presents won in minigames. This is a Toad plate. It's perfect for every occasion. This is a Bowser plate. It's perfect for a burnt steak. This is a Goomba plate. It flies when you throw it. This is a Koopa plate. It's as polished as a mirror and as hard as a shell. This is a Shy Guy plate. It possesses a mysterious shine. This is a Boo plate. It usually holds blood oranges. This is Toad's teapot. It's easy to use and holds lots of water. This is a birthday cake. It's covered in sweet, yummy frosting. This is Goomba's clock. It gains about 5 minutes every day. These are Toad's teacups. They're made of fine Mushroom Kingdom porcelain. This is Boo's picture frame. It holds quite a spirited picture. So, as a refresher, Toad's plate is unlocked by clearing the 40-piece Jigsaw Jitters minigame in the extra room in 3 minutes. Toad's teapot is unlocked by clearing the 30-piece puzzle in 2 minutes, and Toad's teacups are unlocked by clearing the 20-piece puzzle in 1 minute. The Koopa plate is unlocked by clearing right or left in 45 seconds. The Bowser plate is unlocked by clearing Mario Medley in 60 seconds. The Goomba plate is unlocked by getting past 15 pages in either Bookscorm or Challenge Bookscorm. The Shy Guy plate is unlocked by clearing Dungeon Duos in 1 minute and 30 seconds. The Boo plate is unlocked by staying underwater and take a breather for at least 7 seconds. Goomba's clock is unlocked by scoring 100 points or at least 100 points in domination. This is actually one of the last things I tend to unlock in this game, but now I know the trick, so I actually can get that fairly consistently now. And finally, oh yeah, Boo's picture frame is unlocked by clearing Mario Speedwagons in 10 seconds. And then finally, the birthday cake is unlocked by clearing the Beach Volley Folly battle mode. So yeah, this is everything for the minigame present room. So yeah, overall this isn't too bad. Again, there are some tricks to make some of these minigames a little bit easier. But yeah, actually this playthrough for this Let's Play was the first time I actually unlocked everything. Again, I got really close on my original file, but was missing this. But then ahead of this playthrough, I finally managed to figure out how to get domination, the record in domination a lot more easily. So that means we have everything in the present room. The only thing we haven't unlocked is the highest difficulty, which I think is like expert mode, which is unlocked by clearing story mode on hard difficulty, which I've actually never done. But still, that is enough to unlock the final reward in the present room, the Party Star Trophy. This is the first time I've actually unlocked this in any file of this game. Our final reward, and it has a typo. The T in the is not capitalized. It's one of those things where I almost feel like it makes sense that this would not have, or the grammar might be a little bit off for this, partly just because it's so, like, hidden that maybe they didn't, like, proofread it for some reason because it's so, like, obscure in this game. But yeah, that's the Party Star Trophy. That's, like, the ultimate unlock, and yeah, it doesn't depend on difficulty. So yeah, other than not unlocking, like, expert mode, I have essentially completed Mario Party 4 for the first time. Albeit off-screen, because this was not the file for the Let's Play. But still, I am very happy about this. This is one of my earliest gaming memories, was playing this game, and I never was able to figure out what went into this space until, like, reading about it online, and to actually see it directly, like, in person, have it unlocked, is a really great feeling. But that actually takes care of the present room. Oh, would you like to leave? Slightly anticlimactically, our last mode is the option room. Change sound settings and view game statistics. Welcome to the option room. This controls rumble settings. You can change this in the actual, like, pause menu, but this is a nice little option as well. And will actually rumble when you turn it back on also. I usually leave it on because some minigames are easier with the rumble turned on. Check out the sound settings here. Switch between stereo and mono sound settings. Listen to the game music. Listen to the characters' voices. Obviously I'm going to leave the sound on stereo, but let's check out the sound test. We can basically listen to any song in the game. We have multiple tabs, and we have, like, specific board themes, like for Bowser and Koopa Kid appearing, you know, final 5-turn minigame, and then the actual, like, mini game, like, board mini game, like, modes as well. So, like, for example, like the ones that you play with the mini mushroom. So yeah, you can listen to all the music. And we can listen to all the voices of the characters as well, which is kind of cool. I think most Mario Parties actually include this, like, just the ability to listen to voices of, like, every character. Oh, I never talked about this. If you press, I think, L on the board map when it's not your turn, you can actually taunt. I never talked about that in the entire duration of the playthrough. I think it's also possible to change, like the pitch of it by using, like, the control stick at the same time, or the C stick or something. I don't remember the specifics of that, though. But I want to say there's some feature along with that, with taunting. But yeah, I forgot to talk about taunting up until now. Do they have the taunts in here, actually? I don't see them, actually, unfortunately. That's kind of a shame. Check out the various records. So these are the minigame records. This is like what we saw in the minigame room, where you can just see your best scores for everything. What's more interesting, these are the board records. So you can actually see the amount of times you've played each board and your best score on each board. We're just going to quickly flip through here just to show off. This board I've played twice because I needed to unlock Panels of Doom, and somehow didn't in the actual, like, multiple story mode runs I did. This actually counts both story mode and party modes together. So yeah, we have 6 wins with everyone except Yoshi because I had to do the one board twice with Yoshi just to unlock everything. So yeah, being able to see your best scores for coins and stars is actually really cool. But with that, I think that about takes care of everything there is to see in Mario Party 4. Would you like to leave the option room? One detail that's kind of cool is how the different hosts are in charge of the different actual modes. Like, you know, Toad kind of represents the story mode, you have Goomba for minigame mode, Koopa for the option room, Shy Guy for the present room, and then the, I guess Boo doesn't have one, actually. That's kind of interesting. I hadn't actually thought of that before, but yeah, Toad kind of hosts the story mode, but Boo doesn't have a mode of his own to host. Yeah, that just kind of occurred to me just now. But on that note, we have seen basically everything there is to see in Mario Party 4. Again, I do think this is probably the weakest GameCube Mario Party. That might be debatable with 5. 6 and 7 are definitely the best, though. And I am looking forward to eventually revisiting 6 and potentially doing a full playthrough of 7 as well. And I'll probably revisit 5 somewhere down the road because that was like the 3rd Let's Play I ever did. I don't know why I skipped 4 originally when I started doing YouTube, but I'm glad to have finally gone through it. This was a lot of fun, other than playing story mode. Essentially, like, again, I'd done Yoshi's story mode on my own time, and I started Luigi's, so I essentially had to do 6.5 playthroughs, and then the story mode on screen, so about 8.5 playthroughs essentially of this game in preparation for this playthrough, oftentimes concurring with working on the actual playthrough. So yeah, I'm a little bit burnt out on the game, but even then, this was a lot of fun, and I definitely would highly recommend this game for fans of Mario Party. But again, maybe play some of the others first and see if you like those, especially with how rare GameCube games are nowadays. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed this very nostalgic playthrough. Again, I really like this game, and I was glad to go through it and unlock everything for the first time. But on that note, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for something different.